I have 4, yes.
You better appreciate that sand I gave you.
I do. I appreciate all of you for
Pocket
everything.
sand.
Well, you can just
Pocket
empty out
sand.
Nameless's vagina and you get plenty.
Wow.
Wait, he has sand in it. That's the problem.
Was fucking
the
came out of
joke.
nowhere, yo. What the fuck?
You know, that's kind of
Yes, you're proud
racist.
of us. He's
You-
proud of.
You know he's
That's
Middle
fucking
Eastern, right?
racist, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Apparently it
racist,
came
man.
out
How's
of
it racist
vagina.
that you have sand in your vagina?
He's Middle
Nah, that's
Eastern.
fucking racist, man. That's
You're
like
brown
saying
doesn't
that
mean
you got
shit.
fucking. I don't know, man. What do white people like?
Not like
Hamburgers?
Nameless hasn't said words.
Well, I agree. XX has a lot of sand in his vagina too.
I just rub it on your face and then I'm good.
Oh.
Why do you have to be white to have sand in your
Exfoliate.
vagina?
We need to send Nameless to
Exfoliate.
I think we need a topic change.
Exfoliate, gonna give it to you.
Topic change.
Why do I need
Change.
to be muted? I didn't start
Did
it. Shut
somebody
the fuck
say
up.
Thunder Fury?
You don't have
The Blessed Blade of the Windseeker?
I how comically massive that sword is too, just on the torrent.
God damn it! I got debated by another warlock.
Yeah.
All right.
Biggie's
This
overcompensating.
is, we're trying to get who Lasmus in, and that's it.
Yeah, I gotta stop by the bank real quick and grab my Ani cloak. Wasn't expecting to do BWL today.
Have you already equipped your Ani cloak?
Wait, you're going to the bank?
I'm flying from Majara to Or. Shouldn't take too long.
Can you pick up a bunch of sacred candles?
Let's not
Yeah, I
leave
can do that.
until he actually gets here.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Got
I can feel this being. Oh, whoops! My someone dug up.
God, that Atiyesh with 2% hit.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
God, that Atiyesh with the mana regen.
Whoa, whoa. That's the subpar Atiyesh.
Excuse me, that's the one you want, stupid.
No, I'm talking about the one that was linked.
Oh.
Look at that. Look at that feral attack power. Fucking blaze it.
Excuse me? Feral attack powder?
So
Get
much
out
feral,
of here.
so much feral attack power. It's still worse than a fucking Nomergun crowd pump.
Actually, no, the feral attack power actually is actually
it's
better.
It's the only weapon that's better than the crowd pummeler.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
The
it's
AQ
silly
one
because
is marginally worse, but not by a lot.
it's
Okay,
silly
so
though.
clear to board. I'm gonna start going over raid stuff. Positioning. I'm out of moonstones. Same as yesterday. Viggy here if this is noon. Tanks for taunting wing buffets. Over here at 9 o'clock. Thank you. Melee DPS over here. Oh. Forgot
He
he was there.
doesn't. He doesn't.
Wait,
like
mind control
you.
him. Still needs the recipe.
Just keep them. Melee over here at about 3. Range DPS.
Ray,
when
don't
we-
pull that far ahead, please. Stay
Yeah.
behind.
Range DPS, melee DPS when we start. You're going to be back here. When boss is in position, you can go ahead and move ahead. Range is going to stand right here. Trank shot rotation, I'll call it out. It'll be myself, Vashna, then X-Lax, and then it'll repeat. When you trank, call it out, please.
Sorry, what was the rotation one more time for turn?
Myself, Vashna, and you.
Okay, and then the range is over here to your right.
When we move in after the pull, after Viggy has him in place, we're going to go right here.
Got it.
I'm jumping. I will go over Cromaggus and hand out Hourglass Sand when we get there.
Who needs recipe? Simmered. Mind control him.
Who wants it?
Casuals, Simmered. Is he marked? Okay, there we go.
They unite people, miners.
We done?
I think so.
Your shards.
Thank you.
There's a last
I always wow, Wayun. You're the only one.
I know.
He
He's
died
greedy.
really fast.
All right, everyone. Let's stay focused.
Can we rebuff? Can we get buffs up?
Oh, there's a couple people that aren't here yet.
Yeah, we're waiting on the last board.
Oh, right. I'd
Wait,
like
are you
to
inside?
one-shot
Can we just summon them?
Flamegor today, and get a couple of good attempts in and down Cromaggus, and a lot of kills of one-shot Nefarian. So hopefully everyone has their holy waters all that good stuff, and we can clear this in like an hour and a half to 2, and then go wreck MC for lols.
We need our Oni clip for this boss, right?
Yes.
Ideally,
Yes. Thank you for reminding me.
Do you want to just summon Little Zam and Lasmus since they're in the instance?
No, they're out to summon.
No, we're in.
Yeah, they're inside.
Oh.
You're forgetting about the most important one, Mage OP.
I mean,
Excuse you.
Aren't you guys are coming up the steps right now, aren't you?
So who needed candles?
We're almost. I'm almost
Sorry.
to the suppression room, and they're behind me.
Okay. What do you mean?
Oh,
I'm in front of you.
No, you're not. You're behind me.
During encounter, only people who should be calling out should be Viggy, Doogie, and the hunters. If the healer needs an innervate, you can call that out too.
Rennet, do you want me to call out the taunts?
For Wing Buffet?
Yeah.
I was Renee gonna be?
Oh no, for the. Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of the dude with the healing stuff. Never mind.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Iggy, have like you smoked today?
Not yet. Not
Get
yet. I'm
on
still
it.
I'm still waking up.
Google
Get
set
on it.
thermostat to 73.
I should take a hit or two, but
Set thermostat to 85.
I'm too nervous to smoke.
I mean, it'll calm you down.
Maybe Sophie will help you with your nervousness.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm too nervous to smoke and then fuck up.
No.
Hey, Renard and Freckles, I have an add-on that'll tell you if it were just taunt.
Okay.
It'll just be in the chat, and obviously I'll yell it out too.
Can you link that to me so I have that as well?
Yeah. Okay.
Is it just tank warnings? I think most of our tanks were using that.
No, it's abbreviated SAC. I know.
Okay. Well, I'm using classic tank warnings will do it, and it'll yell out for AOE taunt stuff. You got that, yeah,
Yeah, that's fine. This is a ready check for pull.
You guys should get an extra to pull.
Who needed the onks?
Y'all need to be behind the
Umalu, can you give those to Chadwick, please?
I heard my name.
Yeah, if you'll just hang out down here.
It's in Discord.
Alright, thanks.
Did I decide I was gonna pop a stone shield for this guy? I did.
You guys need to be behind the wall in case he shadow flames when he comes down, so you don't get wrecked.
Phelan, Wayu just wants everyone close.
Pulling in 3, 2. If you'll just pick him up when he comes down the ramp.
Yes.
Trank. Vashna, you're up next.
Nobody's streaming today?
I'm streaming.
X-Lax, you're up next.
Yep.
Wing Buffet in 4.
Counting.
Trank.
Jesus.
I got him.
Killed. Taunted.
Trank. Vashna, you're up next. Watch your
Keep
breath.
Freckles up. Keep Freckles up.
Rough Doogie.
I'm taunting off you, Freckles.
Okay, Frank.
X-Lax, you're up next.
Yep.
Back on me.
Wing Buffet.
Trank.
Come on, guys.
No, he was on me.
Taunting back.
I Trank.
Okay, I'll get it next.
Brendan and Sparkles,
Frank?
are you doing the wing buffet?
Yeah, I've been taunting. Yeah.
Brennan's got it.
Yeah.
I have a lot less health.
Trank.
Taunt.
Vashna, you're up next.
Trank.
Tranks, X-Lax, you're up next.
Could we get an innervate on a noted one?
Trank.
Fast
Go
Range,
for it,
you're
run it,
next.
Tom. Keep running up, keep running up.
Very nice.
Good job, guys.
Recovery. That was good recovery.
Oh, Styline's impeding fucking Scarab dropped. Holy shit.
Did it?
Yes, it did.
God
You're
damn.
welcome, Biggie.
You're loot luck this week, big.
I called that, man. I called it yesterday, the Scarab.
That was ugly, but good recovery.
that's all
everyone.
to loot. Let's move forward.
That was a little ugly, but very good recovery, y'all. Very, very fucking good recovery.
Fucking rented.
That was a pretty cool recovery.
Yeah, it's just like, nah, bro. Not showing up to work today.
Yeah, it was pretty good that we did that with like that many members down.
So these three, we're gonna tank them apart. They do a melee stun. If you have a reaction potion, it'll do Doogie on Skull, first kill target. Biggie on X. Spreckles on Square. Renid, well actually, no, Renid, I'll put you on Square. Spreckles, back him up. Or just kind of rotate around if one needs to be picked up.
Hey, can I be in a group with one of the shaman?
That's the point.
Can you switch me out for Vashna, maybe?
No.
Why you
Or
gotta
just
steal
keep
my
the,
DOE totem, man?
You said I'm on Square, right?
Yeah, you're on square with me.
I'm on X.
Yeah, you can take your Arnie cloak off.
Thank you, Smurg. Who am I opening trade with?
Analyst, I have the.
Did you just get like hit super hard, or was it bad RNG?
I was
Dookie?
looking, and it looks like he wind feared me. Or, I don't know.
Buffeted.
I got
Oh
hit
my
for 843, 1200, and then the Shadow Breath hit me for 4K, and I got melee for 1000 and melee for 600, and I died.
Throwing out a pull timer. Thanks.
But I still don't have time stamp.
What's Rennet on?
You guys got fat.
Square.
Square. And Spreckles is floating.
Cool, cool, cool.
Make sure to keep them apart.
What am I spinning like this for?
Pull X back a little further.
Skull is fire
what's your aggro,
vulnerability.
guys?
I'm in a sandstorm. I can't do anything.
Guys,
What's your aggro, guys?
Skull is fire vulnerability.
Remember, guys,
Not
stay
tanking
Guys-
till somebody taunts us.
Should I be using Hourglass Sand when I'm doing this?
No.
Because this
No,
is...
that's just for Cromaggus.
That's fat for these guys.
Oh, I can't stop spinning then. That sucks.
Remember, DPS these guys stun, so the tanks may need some time.
Just wrecked everyone who was standing next to me with that spin. Oh, don't come near me. My weapon makes it hit allies when I'm spinning like that.
So X and Square are neither fire nor shadow.
Square's Frost.
Do not come near me.
X is arcane, I think.
How you tell me?
I've been saying it for a few times. Every time I spin, it's hurting all my allies in range.
Not at the arcane part.
Yeah, the arcane part.
For those leaps, Starfire Chris.
Oh my god,
Dude.
my god.
They would
Freckles.
Hope you're ready, Spreckle. They're gonna go away.
We've had 2 tanks on it the whole time. You should be fine.
Alright, everyone, wake up a little bit more, please. Simple things like starting DPS before tanks have threat shouldn't be happening.
Go over boss. I'm gonna hand out Hourglass Sand to some select individuals. We don't have a lot since this is our first lock. First pull, we're going to be looking out for what breasts we have, and I'm going to go over that as soon as I'm not dead, so I can show positioning and things like that.
Can I get int? So I'm going to be not in animal form.
You have 2 on you already.
Yeah, I can trade that if you need it. But just let me.
I'll have to give you 2 more. Just be careful. To start, Viggy, you are, when we pull the boss, you're going to be standing like right here on this little line. You will be in LOS of the healers, but since the boss won't be, since he'll be right here, he will not be in LOS of the raid. So that's our positioning. Rented, when we pull, you're going to be off tanking and building threat. Prior to about 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you to move out of line of sight. You're just going to run over here and hide. If boss goes to you, just reposition the boss where Viggy is, right here. And then when Viggy's stun is off, he's immediately going to go back to Viggy. So go over breast entire raid. It's going to be here against this wall. Melee, range, DPS, and healers. So one of the mechanics for this boss is he has 5 breasts, 2 of which are picked each week. They're entirely random. There's bronze, there's red, there's green, there's blue, and there's black. Bronze is the off-tank mechanic. It will stun Biggie, I think, for 6 seconds and reduces maximum health by 50%. It will drop his threat completely, and since Rented will be second on his threat, it'll immediately go to Rented. Green does nature damage and is an armor debuff. Biggie will just take more damage. He'll need more healing. Blue is going to reduce his attack speed by a significant amount. I think it's like 80%. So he's going to be generating less threat. It also does some frost damage. Black is a stacking dot that lasts 60 seconds. This is another reason to have an off tank is the dot will continue stacking. So if it gets too high, it's going to go over to Rented. And Rened's going to have to pick it up because Biggie's going to die eventually. You can resist the dot. It can fall off, but kind of like we saw with Firemaw, it's better to have that off tank prepared in case the stacks are not reset.
Shadow debuff?
Yes, it's shadow.
Can I get that greater shadow, the shadow debuff?
Yeah, we'll do a shadow protection on you. Then there's a fire breath, and it's like an Ixia's fire breath that does like 4 to 5k damage. We'll just have a powered shield thrown on you before that to eat it up. Yeah, Bastion, I'm about to hand out the sand. Viggy, how much sand do you have? I gave you 6, right?
I have 10 on me right now.
10 total. Okay. Mark myself. When I call you out, come and open trade with me. Rented. Rened, Bashna, Xlax.
Crap. Hold on.
You don't have backspace.
Gotta get those mooncloth bags, man.
Let's not talk about bags. It's a sore subject.
Well, considering we now have like 0 tailors.
Healers. Just
Are
every single hero come and open trade.
Well
then. When am I using the resto potions and the hourglass sands and things?
Yeah, I'll go over that once I hand all that out. I'm just a terrible multitasker.
Same.
Yo, what's up?
So the reason I'm handing out the sand is there are 5 Brute Afflictions that he does in the fight, like his. One of them is called Bronze. It cannot be removed via Despell, Decurse, Cleanse. It can only be removed by this Hourglass Sand. The sand is a finite resource, so use it judiciously. What it will do to you is it will just randomly stun you for, I think, 4 seconds.
The bronze effects, yeah.
Yeah, bronze.
So are we using it as soon as it's on us?
No. We have plenty of healers. Use it if you get up to 3 or 4. So if you have 4 and you still have bronze, use it. But you're a healer, so it's kind of a bit of a call.
For different afflictions, he means, in case.
Yeah, for different afflictions. Otherwise, you're going to be using your restorative potions. If you have a restorative potion, if you have 3 debuffs on you, and you haven't been dispelled, cleansed, or whatever, use the restorative potion. DPS is going to have to do without the Hourglass Sand. It's a resource.
Quick question: do the debuffs go out to the entire raid or to specific
Yes.
people? Okay.
It's random.
But everyone in the raid gets hit.
Not simultaneously. No.
Okay.
The debuff. I'll go over them. Black is a curse. It increases the fire damage you take by 100%. It can stack with the fire breath from Cromaggus if it's a fire breath weak. So that is a priority. Obviously, Viggy should be priority in all dispels. If he has the black and he gets a fire breath, it's going to one-shot him. It's going to hit him for like 10k. Blue is drains magic. Dispel priority is hunters, then healers. Red is a disease. It just is a small dot, easy to heal through, but if you die with it on you, it will heal Cromaggus. Bronze is the stun, already went over that. Green is a poison. This is another priority dispel on healers because it reduces the healing you do by 50%. So green, priority in healers. If you can remove magic, disease, curse, or poison, your priority on this fight is to do that.
Yeah, Martinez, that means you, unfortunately.
Yes. Druids, if you're not tanking, go ahead and put on your resto sets. Shamans, you'll be dropping your totems, poison and disease cleansing totems. This is a controlled burn. We're going to save our DPS cooldowns until 20%. We're going to wait for a breath. So at 24%, I'm going to say slow DPS. We're going to slow DPS. We're going to wait for a breath to go out, and then we're going to push for Magus. At 20%, he will enrage, and he can frenzy on top of the enrage. If it's a clean pull, Vicky, if we have a lot of people up and it's controlled, I would say use your instincts if you want to go ahead and pop shield wall and last stand and rotate them. That's a good time to do it, is to save it for then.
How much harder does he hit?
I don't remember how much harder, but they stack, so it's gonna be hurting.
My weapon will slow him down.
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
DPS, save your cooldowns for sub 20%. That's when we need to kill the boss quickly. To reiterate the breaths, how we're going to manage the breaths is the first breath, until the first breath goes out, melee DPS is going to stay with range. You're just going to sit tight. After the first breath goes out, you're going to run out. You're going to stab, 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 poke, poke, poke. Next breath comes out. Spreckles or myself will call it out. You'll move back over here. Out of LOS, breath will go out. You run back when the breath is over. Rinse and repeat. Range, the same as for you. Healers, you should not have to move because Viggy's in line of sight. Range to do DPS, you just sidestep. DPS until breath is about to come out. When the breath is about to go out, move back out of LOS.
I'm unbinding my movement keys, right?
You bound those in the first place?
Just making sure. If I get a hit with the bronze affliction, am I just instantly popping the hourglass then?
If you are actively tanking, yes. Because you won't, if it procs while it's on you, you won't be able to use shield block or anything like that. But I would say again, you got to use it judiciously.
Okay.
Because it's more important that you save it for sub 20%. Because if you're stunned during that, you're just, it's gonna eat you.
Makes sense.
Hunters, Trank Shot, same as Flamegor. Trank Shot rotation, myself, Bastia, Xlax. I will try and call out who's next, but it can be a little chaotic. First pull, my goal of the first pull is just to figure out what breath combination we have this week. If we get a kill, that's great. But importance is on getting these brute afflictions off people. DPS, you don't have bronze sand, you're just gonna have to deal with the stun. That means melee, if a breath is about to go out and you know you have the bronze affliction, move early, not later. Same as with Fire Maul, where you had to move early to reset your stacks. Just game a chance. And that's pretty much it. It's watching out for the breaths. Viggy, I'll have you call out what breath it is.
Yep.
Should be obvious. Only people that should be talking. Myself for trank rotations. Healers for innervates.
Will the nature aspect help at all from Hunter if he's green?
No. It's important to watch your threat because, like the Draconis we just fought, he has a chromatic carapace. I think it'll say Cromaggus shimmers or something like that in an emote. That will tell you which school of magic he's going to take damage from, and it's like 200, 400%. So be careful. DBM may call it out. I'm not sure.
Do we need Onyxia cloaks?
No, you do not need Oni cloaks for this.
I say this all the time. I'm going to say it again. There are no stupid questions. So if you have any questions, ask now.
What happens if you get all 5 debuffs?
If you get all 5 debuffs, you will turn into one of those elites we just fought, and we all die. That is why cleansing, dispelling, and all that's very important.
This fight is the restorative potion fight.
Hunters, this is a wrong fight. I would say after you get below about 40% mana, either start downranking significantly or just save all your mana for Trank Shot. Because we're going to be using our potion cooldown on the restorative potions, and we won't have that mana potion. Xlax, do you have any dark runes?
Yes, sir. I have 20.
Okay, good. Bastion, are you good?
Yep.
Okay. If we can get a warlock to, let's see, who can I send?
Send small PP.
Yeah. If we get a warlock to summon small PP.
You do it.
Yeah, I got it. Just let me know when.
Right now?
Sim's doing it.
Yeah, go ahead and summon her right now. Zorback, accept this after you click the lever, like the moment you do.
How much time do I have between clicking the lever and the fights, the boss coming to me?
He'll aggro to you almost immediately. You might have to take a few steps forward, but he has a big aggro radius.
Okay, just so I can plan my pots and stuff.
So for the first couple of seconds, we should.
Korak, stay out here with DPS. Renid, you should be in second on threat. No one should be passing Renid or Viggy. On you.
All right. Best of luck, everyone.
Remember, pay attention.
Falling 3, 2, 1.
Juby Martinez hug the wall a little more. See it, right?
Yay!
It's bold.
He's coming to me.
Black. Trank Shot. Vashna, you're next. First breath in 5. Move out of LOS. Frost.
Trank.
Melee, move in. You can start DPS slow. X-Lax, you're next.
Bronze on me.
Go ahead and use your first.
Yep.
X-Lax.
And Lilith next.
Breath.
Next breath, move out of LOS. Fire.
5th, put the FR totem down.
Trank.
No.
Melee back in. Vashna.
Trank.
Breath melee.
Melee out. X-Lax.
Trank and Lilith next.
Okay.
Bronze on me again. Another sand.
Yes. Tranked. Vashna, you're next.
Breath.
Breath melee out.
Trank.
Trank and Lilith next.
Breath. Tranked.
I'm way ahead on threats. I'm just gonna defensive tank.
Trank.
X-Lax, you're next. Breath in 2.
Trank and next.
Arcane. Go mages, arcane missiles.
Trank.
Breath.
Vashna.
Trank.
Do we need to get
X-Lax,
sick?
you're next.
Yep.
Frost.
Next breath in 5.
Trank. And Lilith next.
Shadow.
Tranked. Vashna, you're next. Shadow debuff. Breath in 5.
Trank.
Good shot.
Keep your focus
X-Lax, you're
levels up.
next.
Yes, sir. Trank and Lilith next.
Breath, move out. Biggie, pop a block.
Yep. Chain plopping blocks.
Vashna, you're next.
Martinez, can you innovate Lasmus, and Doogie, can you get anointed?
tranked.
Job. X-Lax, you're next.
Earring and rage.
Breath.
Trank. Enrolith next.
Do we want to push him since he's at 24% or so?
Push him. Go ahead and pop your DPS.
Upping my defensives.
Hold off for 1 moment.
No, I know. I'm waiting.
Tranked. Basher, you're next.
I just pop last stand. It's gonna run off in 18 seconds.
Breath in 2.
I'm stunned.
X-Lax.
Trank.
Alright, good job. X-Lax, you're next.
Okay.
Last stand falling off. Should I pop shield wall or save it?
Save it.
I'm just chain popping shield
Trank.
block.
Enrolith next.
Breath in 8. Good job, everyone.
Fuck yeah.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful, guys.
Good job, guys.
Biggie,
Oh, shield!
Oh my god.
Kill.
Oh my! You guys are fucking
The
incredible.
tank
y'all.
love
Just
here, man.
well fucking done, everyone. Holy shit.
Yeah.
All tank and caster gear this week.
Whew. Oh, that was super well done, everyone. Just good job paying attention.
We're gonna have to let these bronze debuffs wear off, so we're gonna go ahead and do loot count. So go ahead and drop down.
Oh, or up into the new loot council
I
channel.
want to say up. Oh, it is up.
Ah, that was beautiful.
Oh.
All right.
Can we go kind of fast?
Yeah.
I'll start with the gloves.
Oh fuck, there's 2 bosses.
Fuck's sake.
Who got the? Okay, who's already got the 3-piece?
Casuals.
Casuals. And did another Transcendence piece drop? Is that a belt?
That was from Flamegor, right?
Yeah, I thought there was 2. Okay, well if Rave's getting his 3-piece off of it.
Yeah, I prefer it.
Can you guys do the tier first? Because I really have to shit.
We can do it last. Just hurry. I can hold on to it.
Yeah.
Rave Knave 3 set.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think we should try to get as many 3 sets as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after that we can figure it out from there. But the mana regen is so huge.
Alright, I'm good with.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm fine with that too. Rave Knave.
Go Gadget, Cromaggus one shots though.
That shit was like honestly easy as fuck.
No, it was hard on like I don't know enough cooling shit, but
Oh.
for DPS it was very easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the spells were great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was...
The hard part was like the melee like would be out of range.
Dude, you freeze in the weirdest fucking positions on this
Well, it's like
mid-air.
The thing was, it was like you were trying not to stand for too long because a couple times it's like you'd be moving along and then get hit with the bronze like right before you would get out of line.
Well, it helped that we had like the easiest breath combinations.
Yeah. Oh my god. Who?
Oh. I mean, if no one else wants it, I'm fine giving it to you.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I'm fine giving that to who. Like.
Yeah, it's all. Of course, Chadwick has.
I mean, it's
Blues as
there's
well.
still very. I mean, it gives them. It's just int and mana regen.
Yeah. Don't shamans typically shoot for their tier?
Yeah, they wanna
Some
they
of the
want a
people
weird
play
combination of
free
their tier.
I don't know. I'm just saying I'd rather give it to an alt than if it's gonna get replaced like within a week. You know, it's like a.
Oops, I almost forgot to mute my stream. Yeah. Shivering Geta. That's yeah, I'd say yeah, yeah. I'm fine with that. Yeah. Oh, here we go. The other one boots. I'd say give it to Zombie. He's been pretty consistent. Yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, those are so sexy, though. Am the only one that wants? I mean, what do you... Okay. Yeah, that's fine. No. No, I think he got some stuff from MC with us. Was it? Oh. No, we gave Rented the other one. Yeah. Viggy's got the AV one, so I feel like it should go to him. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Hells yeah. Oh my god, he's got such big weapons and shit. Okay.
Great job on these spells, by the way, guys. That was something I thought.
You're not down yet. Unless you're trying to.
Jesus Christ.
But I'm also flashed.
You're almost double mine with buff.
Okay, so
really good job. Real quick before we go.
I'm at 34:30. So.
Real quick before we go on. Angela, just great job setting that up, explaining it. Thank you, man.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that was perfect, guys.
That went that smoothly because of the time you spent on it. So thank you, buddy. Whew.
Hunter's perfect as well. Like.
All right, got enough time.
So we're all good to run around in here. Fight won't start until someone actually talks to Nefarian.
Yes. Yeah.
No
I'll
one.
go over this.
No one talked to Nefarian, obviously. And put your Oni cloaks on, everyone.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Because there's only one main tank. I'm putting 2 shamans in main tank group for Tremor.
Do you want to set up a rotation for
No, a dude just left the guild.
But he was named Adu, so I mean, clearly he was saying
Makes that
goodbye.
decision easier.
Thank God.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was young, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Wasn't
there
it
you
one
go.
of the new Night Team Hunters?
Yep. Yeah, it was really.
The one who decided to raid. You got him.
I can stance, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Because how
Bang.
often does he fear?
30 seconds ish.
Because then I should be fine without the tremor.
Oh, that was the guy who got drunk inside a pug BWL.
Okay, if you fine with that, a trimmer that would you can do that.
If it's less than 30 seconds, yeah, I can definitely
Yeah,
stand,
just
stand
okay.
still.
That's fine.
As long as I see the timers for it, I'll be fine.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad to have a spare totem sitting around, but you should be okay.
Well, I pop Berserker Rage pretty much on cooldown while I'm tanking anyway, so I just have to like pop it at slightly different times.
Okay, Nefarian. Everyone go ahead and equip your Oni cloaks. Get that out of the way.
Ready buffs?
So are
Don't-
Duga and I cat for this fight?
Yes, you're cat until phase 3, but I'll get there. So the Draconids that spawn are going to be based off of Cromaggus' breaths, memory serves. So we are going to get green and blue. I won't know until they start coming out of the doors which door they're coming out of. So I'm going to split the raid in half, and people will have to switch based off of which Draconids are coming off that door.
Do you not want
Have
Peggy and
we
I
decided on
tanking?
the strat to all group up and they come to us, or was that?
I don't like that.
Okay.
I want to keep them in the doorways.
No, I'll up to you. I was just curious.
It's easier to control them if they're in the doorways.
You want Duga and I tanking the Draconids?
Oh yeah, that's right. You're gonna be helping out. Vashna, X-Lax, you're gonna be on the right here. Our job during the fight, basically the whole time, is to keep frost traps down in this doorway.
Where you at?
Star.
Oh, I'm coming.
Just
Okay,
the whole
right
fight. Yep, the whole fight. Just run up here, feign death, drop a trap, run out, DP.
Okay, and we just stagger our traps, basically, right?
Yeah, as long as there's a trap down, it shouldn't matter. It's just to help control it.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are we putting one on each of these doorways, or just in the one spot?
I'll take the left doorway.
Are we doing like
you
even
and
odds
X-Lax
on
can do that
doorways?
one.
Is entrapment gonna work on these?
I don't know if it works. We'll find out.
Okay.
I'm gonna split the raid kind of like we split Ani. Let's see. I want groups 2 left, 3 right, 5 left, 6 right. Mages in group 7 left. Group 4 right. Beavis and myself left. Okay, wait. Biggie.
Yep.
And Doogie, you're going to be left. Renid, Spreckles, you're right.
Hells yeah.
Never mind. Nothing.
Phase 1, I think it lasts until 42 Draconids have been killed. DBM should give us a counter. When we have reached 35, maybe 34, Viggy, stop tanking whatever mobs you're tanking. You're going to move towards the front where I'm going now, along with Vivus, Casuals, 6-6, Valen, and Leluria. Biggie, you are going to, when Nefarian lands, you're going to tank him here. Try not to have your back totally against the railing because it can cause you to bug out into the wall.
Okay.
Healers, Nefarian, well, everyone. Nefarian has a fear. It does every 30 seconds. It has a 35-yard range, so you can range. Beavis, make sure you have your trimmer down all the time. Viggy, you should be able to stance most of them.
Yep.
We have our cloaks equipped.
Who's Beavis?
Beavis is Enhanced Shaman, is Biggie's brother.
Oh, Beavis. I was thinking like you were saying Beavis. Like
Who are you gonna swap into the second shaman into group 1?
No, we're not gonna do it.
No, okay.
And Rolex, you mentioned 6-6, Leluria, and Casuals. Where are we?
Valen, you're gonna move out here when Viggy moves out here. So before the rest of the raid. You're going to be tank healing
Can't
while the
see
rest of the raid
where is-
position.
Okay, right back here. Okay.
Star.
Got it.
The reason I'm taking Valen and Leluria with you is one of the class calls, I may as well go over this now, is Priest. Priest, when it's your class call, your direct heals will cause basically a very strong Warlock corruption on your heal target. You can power shield and you can renew, but you can't cast a direct heal until it's off. That will be on the Shamans and Leluria. There's not going to be a lot of raid damage in phase 2, so it should be easy to keep Biggie. Another class call, Hunters. Xlax, if you look in the Hunter channel on Discord, I posted a map.
Okay, let me get there.
Are you splitting the mages off in phase 2?
I'll get there. Let me just go.
Oh, I got some limited vulnerability potions for the mages if we want to do that.
Oh fuck.
Oh, you're talking about for the bow, yeah?
Yeah, so Hunter class call. He'll break our ranged weapons. You want to have a backup. If you use the macro I set there, make sure to cancel your attack first. And make sure your first bag slot is open. If you're using a bag add-on, make sure that's the correct one, so test the macro, and just keybind.
Can I just make it easier and put it in one of my slots and right-click it? It'll automatically go into my...
Yeah, if right-clicking will unequip it, that's fine.
Yeah, it will.
So that's Hunter class call. Next class call, Shamans. It'll basically drop Wind Fury totems. All DPS should switch to those and kill. Warlock class call. When the rest of the raid transitions to start DPSing Veil, Warlocks are going to stay back here with Star and a nice little clump.
Veil?
Sorry, Nefarian. Warlocks are going to stay back here in a nice little clump. You're going to summon Infernals on top of yourself and stun yourself. Spreckles, Doogie, Renid, any of you can come over here, pick them up. Ranged DPS will switch and kill them. Mages can drop a Frost Nova that would help control them as well. Mage class call. Mages are going to polymorph themselves and a couple of people around them. It can be dispelled, and you can ice block out of it. Warriors.
Yes, can.
I was gonna say I kind of like all the different polymorph shapes that the Nefarian does.
Yeah.
Unique.
Warriors, only for you, Viggy. It's going to stick you in Berserker stance, and you're going to take 30% additional damage. That is just going to be making sure your cooldowns are right.
How long do the class calls last?
I think yours last 8 seconds.
Okay.
If memory serves. I'm not quite sure on the numbers.
I'll save a Greater Stone Shield potion for it.
So that is just heavier heals. You'll also be doing less threat then, but people should know by now not full threat. Rogues, this is it's an easy one, but it's finicky. Rogues are going to be DPSing here on the left leg, along with DPS warriors and Vivus. Nefarian will randomly teleport you somewhere and root you. It is possible that he could teleport you directly in front of his face, in which case, very carefully, Viggy, you're going to pivot Nefarian about 30 degrees. Healers should still be in range, and rogues will not get the Shadow Flame Breath or Cleaved On. As soon as rogues' root is up, if it happens, let's see. Riot, if rogues get rooted, call out when your root is free. You good with that?
Riot.
Okay, cool. And I think Vanish can remove it. I'm not sure. I never played a rogue before, but I've heard that banish can remove it.
No, Deuce came back and said that nothing takes it off. So he
Okay.
was telling me yesterday that I need to absolutely move the boss.
Okay, that's fine. Druids, it will stick you in cat form. That's why we're not having Duji tank, but it's fine. Let's see. That's all the classes I've covered. So how it's going to happen, we're going to go through phase 1. We're going to kill all the Draconids. Watch your sides. Like I said, if you have to switch, like for example, since I stuck all the mages, I think on the right side, if that side is Frost, switch to the left side, and Warlock Group 5 will switch with you. With each wave, there will be one dragon that's bigger than the rest, called, I think, Chromatic. He doesn't really have any spell immunities, but he is a bit stronger than the rest. It's just focus fire him down. Phase 2 transition, once we're all in place, Biggie has the boss. We move over here where I was. I will be calling out the class calls. It may be imperfect because DBM doesn't have a timer. I set up a stopwatch and a weak auras. I'll call out class calls. The first one's going to be a bit weird because I don't know if the class call starts when he shouts or if when he lands. So just be aware that the first one's going to be a little off, and I'll have my timer as soon as the first one goes off. Phase 2 lasts until 20%. At 25%, like Cromaggus, I'm going to call for a slow to DPS. When we slow DPS, we're going to wait for him to do a class call. We're going to push him past 20%. At 20%, all the elites we killed are going to respawn. Hunters, right before 20%, run out of the group, drop a frost trap just around Star, this general area. Renid, Doogie, Spreckles, come over here, get ready to pick up the mobs. They do hit pretty hard. Mages, if you have a limited vulnerability pot, when they're all clustered up around the frost traps, just you can drop a frost nova after drinking the pot, blink out, then ranged warlocks, hunters, and mages will AoE them down. They hit pretty hard, so while tanks you can hit challenging shout. Unless you have a really big cooldown on you, you're probably just going to explode.
And in the Stratholme Holy Water, you may have.
Yes, and Stratholme Holy Water works on them ranged DPS.
Just to clarify, mages during phase 2 are going to be standing with warlocks, right? Not separately.
No. No one stands with warlocks.
No, I meant like near warlocks. Like we're going to be standing where I'm right now, right?
That's fine.
I mean, warlocks get to go in their shame corner.
Yeah, warlocks go in their corner, but like what I meant is like we go towards that area, like about where I am, where this skeleton thing is.
Can you LOS the fear he does to you?
Fear is 35-yard range, so you can't outrange it.
I remember you were saying that mages went here when you were raiding. Why is that? Like back in the day.
It used to be that LOS could control the polymorph, but that seems like it's too complicated to handle. We have plenty of priests, so we can just dispel the polymorph.
Alright, so
how long do we have during the transition from phase 1 to phase 2 to get into position?
We'll have plenty of time to clean up. It's just Biggie's going to have to move early to move the boss, so it's not like we have to rush.
Okay.
It's the big thing for me is I don't know when the class call timer starts, so I'm not going to be able to start my macro until I hear the first one go out. So just be aware that the first one may be a little weird. That means hunters.
Okay.
You know,
Is this if warlocks end up on the right hand door, it's a bit of a run over to where we're going to drop
You won't
stuff.
class call instantly, so we'll be okay.
I just want to make sure I'm in the right place. I'm supposed to be with group 3, right? Over here on the right side?
Yes.
Any questions about anything we've discussed? Ask it away now. Again, we're looking for a nice controlled fight like Cromaggus for the most part. Keep comms clear. There should be no one calling anything out except Androlith, Viggy. Anyone else, Androlith?
tanks for each side in phase 1. Tanks are fine because they're gonna have to communicate. Rented. I will have you call out for that side what color the dragonkin are. So I have I think I have all the mages over there, most of the mages. Casters, if you're on a side that you're immune to, for example, if your side has frost dragons, just switch to the other side.
And this is actually a good point, but do not DPS these as soon as you see them like we do in dungeons and MC and stuff. Let the tanks actually pick them up and tank them. We have enough DPS to blow them up, so I'm not worried about us getting overrun or anything.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make a minor change.
One shot him?
No, but if everyone throws them at once, it probably will. Yes. I'm gonna make a slight change. Range DPS. You can start right here in the middle. That way, it's easy to switch back and forth between sides. It won't take a lot of movement. You can AoE unless it's immune to your AoE.
Then you try a different AoE.
Quick question, Annabeth.
Yes.
Last time when we went through this, you had mentioned Earthbind Totem for the left door. Do you still want that, or do you want?
Yes, because there's only because the right side has 2 hunters. I'm gonna rely on you for Earthbind as well.
Okay, so that's for the first phase. And then when we get over, and I'm running over with the healers and Vicky, does he fear on the run there? Should I be putting tremors on the walk, or just once he gets there?
He's gonna fear pretty much as he lands, kind of like Onyxia.
I'm gonna be
down a
there.
little early.
I'm gonna be there at 35 to 34 mobs down, so I'm gonna be running early. So you should just be running early when there's 34 to 35 mobs killed also in phase 1.
Okay. Maybe if you call it out, I'll run with you. Or
Yeah, I think it'll be called out for sure.
Okay.
Just gonna test my macro real quick to make sure everything's set up.
It takes it off. It just doesn't put a new one on. So you'll have to put a bow in one of your slots and just right click it.
This is a ready check for pull, and if you have your cloaks on.
Double check that you got your cloaks on. You like fucking instantly blow up.
It will look pretty stupid.
Yeah, Dameless, can you check your cloak?
Yeah.
It has healing on it. He's good. Okay, I'm talking to Fairy.
Best of luck, everyone. Stay focused.
Something I completely left out. Good to remember this. During phase 1, Nefarian is going to be teleporting around, hitting people with shadow bolts. Just heal through that. He also does a mind control, either purge or sheep the mind control target. Do not kill them.
Even though Ranger in the middle now, just want to check, should we still prefer to the door you originally signed?
Yes, but it depends on what Dragonkin comes out those doors.
I know. I figured that, but just initially.
Yeah, and it's kind of one of those things that if a tank calls out that their side needs help, just kind of float over there.
Okay.
All right.
Quick question, just out of curiosity, does Earthshaker work for pulls like this?
It probably will because it works in Nax.
Oh, red on right. What's your DPS?
And trap does work.
What threat?
They got me.
Gotta love the tomatoes.
I'm not seeing a counter, so we're gonna have to kind of ballpark how many Draconid.
Doogie seems to be fine tanking.
We're at
these
about
as well.
10 on right.
All right, about 10 on left as well.
Oh, Spreckles, I'll get the big ones, you get the small.
FD failed over here, Val.
We don't get shards.
I noticed.
Disappointing.
Do you have a count? Ballpark count?
We gotta get close.
Shut on out.
Go ahead and start in good position because I can't tell.
All right.
I may be able to come up with something in the future that'll count the MC on the Luria. Make sure to.
Right, I'm in position. I'm in Berserker stance to pop Berserker Rage.
Don't CC me.
Is left side doing okay without me and Viv there?
Yep.
You're fine. Alright, Nefarian's coming.
Hey, buddy.
Go ahead and clean these up.
I'm back in the door.
Oh no, I popped Berserker Rage too early. God damn it. Thought he was landing.
Max hit your corner.
No, he flies out and then comes back.
Yeah, I just realized that.
You can eat and break real quick.
Go ahead and get your positions.
Standard dragon stuff, remember.
We fucking one-shot this.
Shut up.
Focus,
Shut up.
focus, focus.
First class call should be soon.
Is anyone seeing fear timers?
I have none.
Cleansville Shadow.
Warlock.
Warlocks. Frost Nova. Doogie. Spreckle.
Feared.
Nope. Feared. Got it.
The ground should shake right before he fears.
Yeah, we have a timer now.
Yep.
Zam, get over in the corner with us.
Get in your corner, Warlocks. Warrior.
Ellering War in 3.
Oh, warrior call. Perfect timing. Taking the stone shield potion. Not perfect timing, but alright.
Regular stance is
Rogue.
available.
Rogue.
Go.
Careful melee.
Heals of Iggy.
He was decurse. I got him. He should be good now.
I popped a Hellstone.
It lasts 30 seconds for rogues.
Jesus.
Yeah, rogue call ending now.
Yeah, ending now. Yeah.
Let me know if I need to pop cooldowns or anything.
Shamans.
Shamans.
Totems.
Kill any totems you see.
Oh, feared.
Some wind freeze back here.
Him with Fury.
Healing.
Fear and 5.
Druids.
Druids.
Hey, I would incap for him.
Do it again. Constructs in 4%.
It's 20%. Pretty sure it is.
Did you want a battle res soul leader?
Save it.
Curse, Biggie.
All right, hunters, wait for the next class call.
Ritz Hunter.
Woo!
What did Spreckles do?
I got feared in front of him.
Oh.
Thank you, healers.
Popping last stand because I have it. Shield wall is still there.
Heal me. Oh my god, they hurt. Ah.
Freckles down. You guys got water.
Another Frost Nova. Go ahead and reposition after all. Mage.
I'm completely in.
Conflicts are dead.
Mages, yep.
Viggy sheep. That was
Spell.
sucky.
Spell casual.
Viggy sheeped again. Viggy still sheeped.
Casual sheep.
Rail druids, use your
I'll pop
innovate,
shield wall.
please.
Brave Knave sheep.
Just got polymorphed.
Warriors just spam execute. I can hold it.
Freeze. Stop healing. Renews and shields only.
Good job.
Oh my god.
So clean.
Good job, guys.
So Priest forgot the meaning of stop healing.
We got Neltharion's tier. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Caster trinket.
And the teardrops. Congrats. Wait.
Just
Comes heals would be nice, or not.
guys, keep healing people up.
Priest heals hard scan.
Yeah. Poor Vig.
Oh, that was incredible, yo. Very well done, everyone.
All right, MC,
That was
let's
real
go.
clean.
Alright, so I guess League Council should just quickly move up. Let's do
Let's
this
go.
and then move.
That hurts.
Well, congrats, Wayoon. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Go down there too, Wayoon. I don't know, so you can be like, yeah, I want to be down there too.
Molten Core. There was one specific raider who stepped up to the plate, did banishes, helped warlocks out, and generally did tasks that no officer assigned him to do. He took over the stuff with the ruins. He set up summoning. So the officers, myself, were about to recognize Wayoon.
Let's go, Wayoon.
Yeah.
Let's go, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for all the help, buddy. It has actually
My
genuinely been a
man.
big deal.
Yeah, that's a big grats.
You get me all emotional, but like, I think you guys like family.
Oh, thank you,
Well,
buddy.
that's
You don't like your family
fucking
either?
sad,
That's
man.
fucking-
I mean,
yeah.
we're more than family. We're basically the same person, so that tier's
Yeah.
basically, that tier's basically half mine.
No, nameless, go away. Go back to your hole. So turns out the mage class.
Nefarian's tier, Wayoon. We have Breastplate of 10 Storms.
Yep.
Which would be an easy one to do.
It's kind of ironic. I'm teary.
Yeah, Valen for the. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Who has pants and head? Uh, 40 shadow damage versus 32 and a crit. Yeah. Okay. Sim. What does he have? Sim does not have pants. Yeah, fuck, give it to olds. I mean, no one's asking for it. Just give it to olds. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Yep. I mean, I'm going to be like this. I mean, Jubi-san ideally wants other rings. Yeah. Mhm. Woo. Alright. Mhm. So do we want to go with Leluria or do we want to go with a DPS? Yeah. Leluria hasn't gotten anything in a while. Well, he got Orestone a couple weeks ago. Oh yeah, yeah. Yep. Mhm. Yeah. No. It's way better than Painweaver Baron. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm good with that. Hey man, we told you about jumping the gun beforehand. Okay. He posted it in officer. Okay.